I got a pancake for myself because I'm starving. But
I'll eat afterwards.
Welcome to this week's episode of Totally Oblivious. I'm your host, Caleb, the blueberry pancake enjoyer. Here with co-host Alex.
You didn't say Perez at the end of it, and it would have all like synced up, and I thought that would have been neat.
My mom is right. These are good.
Damn. I'm gonna get Wendy's afterwards. It's fine. It's okay. I might just tell Nat to pick me up so we can do that afterwards. It's fine. So what are we doing on this?
Oh, here's what I want to talk to you since we're to settle into this episode. What's going on with your truck?
Should I give I don't think, have I ever fully explained it on the podcast or not?
Let's give a brief
story
of what
with Metas
is going on with your truck.
So 4 months ago, my mother took my truck to go get food. She went to go get food at this place. And while coming back, so she immediately got it right, was leaving the parking lot of this Mexican place. And in that moment, simultaneously, another car had hit my truck that my mother was in. My mother's okay. It's been months after that. We kind of make fun of her for it every once in a while.
I just saw her skip and frolic into the house right before we started recording.
Yep. She's fine. Coming to look at it again from this incident, my mom was not at fault. Looking at it mathematically, she cleared a hell of a lot more distance than the other person, so it was clearly on fault on her. Plus, she had a lot more people in her car, and she probably was just distracted. That's just my opinion on it. Of course, that would be. But my mom's been fine. But the real cake of the story has been, right, it's January. This happened in September. Late September. My dad had finally come out to figure out that insurances don't give a fuck about you at all. Hard way to find out. It was my truck that happened with it, but you know what? Fuck it. I guess I'm the one at loss here. But yep, the insurance company for about a month in October, maybe if longer, was having a hell of a day. Arguing over prices and people to trust and X, Y, and Z. Very, very scummy ass situation. But the reality of the situation is insurance companies have always been like this. They want so much money out of you, but won't give money back. Mm-hmm. It's just the reality of the situation. I can go into so many conspiracies why insurance companies fucking suck, are in the pockets of so many people, but it is what it is. My dad got fucked over in that regard. Took a whole month later. Then we got into this body shop. Now, I won't lie, the body shop has taken their fucking sweet ass time. However, they have promised me and my dad that the truck, and I won't argue, I've seen pictures of it, it basically looks how I left it. Mm-hmm. So they've done, from what I can tell, a pretty outstanding job so far. But November to January as of right now of this recording, January 3rd, I still do not have it. I'm going to
say, as someone who had to have their car go to a shop to get fixed from a similar incident, 2 months in the shop is an insane amount of time.
But also to argue too here, I'm being fair when I probably shouldn't, but that's just the nice guy I am. There was a lot of parts that he wanted in specific from Toyota. So these aren't third-party parts. These are first-party parts, actually. Mm-hmm. So he kind of went a leg and a mile to actually get this properly done, from what I can tell. We'll give a full review afterwards, because we'll end up going to Popeyes in the bitch, and I'll talk about it again. So this is technically a two-parter conversation for later. But for right now, from what I have seen and what I've been promised too, is my paint's getting fixed. Parts have been replaced that are like first-party parts. I'm guaranteed on other things. So like, while I am frustrated at this point in silence, it might end up being good for me. And overall, the motor wasn't damaged. It's all, from what I can tell, most like cosmetic and just like fixing of the axle or whatever, the front axle.
So was it just like the front?
The fucking tote. There was a... there is a reason why Middle Eastern terrorist groups use Toyota Tacomas from the early 2000s in order to do their operations. So yeah, my Toyota was totally fine. They hit it and it still could operate.
That it should have just been the same as my car then.
Yeah, I don't, but
because and mine only took 2 weeks, and it only took 2 weeks because it took a week to get an extra part that they didn't know they needed.
Yeah, I don't really know
it
what
got
happened.
done that fast. Full paint job, perfect parts.
Well, and argue for yours, the guy that you got, my dad wanted, but couldn't do that because of the insurance.
The insurance didn't let you guys go to there?
Nope.
That's actually stupid. They made you guys go to the more expensive body shop.
Yep. No, the other guy, my dad went through multiple options, but no, that was the only one they would allow.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, no, this is all because of the insurance. It's all the same the problem.
That is actually so dumb.
Yeah, but they're pretty big too, and so they have to do a lot of things daily. So like I feel like there's a lot of things in the way. So I'm giving grace here. I don't know by how much, but it's just that's more or less what's happened over the past.
You know it's bad because right when I was going to pick up Alex, my dad was like, "Whatever happened to his truck? It's still in the shop after this many months?" And I was like, "Yeah, it is." Yeah. And he's like, "Where'd he go?" And I told him, he's like, "That makes sense."
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to say because I guess if Alex says they're doing a good job, they're doing a good job. But man, is he taking his time on this?
Yep.
Like, I don't know. That just sucks.
I know.
That just is.
We'll give a full review with it at the end of the day
on our Popeyes trip.
Yeah, on our Popeyes trip. It's planned. Probably won't happen after the fucking Japanese thing.
That's crazy. Will it actually take that long?
Well, it's only going to take that. Okay, it won't be. I'm assuming I should be getting it relatively soon because they needed just to fix up a few more things. I'm assuming I might get something like a concrete answer by Monday because my dad apparently talks to this guy fucking daily. Well, my dad just tell me all the details. So I'll get that. I hope. But I don't know when the Popeyes trip will happen. I hope relatively soon.
Hopefully before the Japan trip.
Yeah, I hope so. But at this rate, it might be until after that. But that's just because Caleb's gonna have to do that trip when I probably get it, and then he leaves, and then we still have to wait for that.
That's so
a crazy saga. My truck has gone through a saga right now.
The truck saga is nuts.
Yes, genuinely insane. What's happening?
Might actually radicalize Alex's dad.
I think it did.
From how
still says slurs, but like I don't think he like insurance companies no more.
He does not trust the insurance.
I won't lie. I think because of what happened with the truck, my dad actually supports Louise. I think that's what radicalized him. It was insurance companies. Like it took you that long, but damn.
You know what? Real.
Yeah.
That is so real.
For story time with Alex, that's what's been happening with my truck. I've been truckless for like months now.
That's just awful.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's an awful situation.
It is. I'm taking it with stride and grace.
Doing what you can, I guess.
Real. So what are we doing in this episode?
So I had a little bit of a fun idea for this episode. So to start it off, let me get some paper.
Okay. He's grabbing paper, chat. It's on the floor next to him. Why do we have our I'm
going to give you our 2020 yearbook as
Nat
hard surface. The 2020 yearbook?
Yeah.
Aesthetically, it's horrendous to look at.
Oh yeah, that's what.
But I mean, none of the yearbooks that we got in high school are aesthetically pleasing.
Why have you given me a stack of paper?
All right, Alex.
A book and a Sharpie.
All right, Alex. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
To start off our little exercise, I want you to draw a picture of yourself with as simple of shapes as possible.
Okay.
Like as simply of a version of yourself as possible.
Of this exact moment or just me?
Just you. I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, I'm done.
You're already done?
I'm done.
That's actually crazy.
And I guess I'll do I'll put a letter there. I'll put two letters.
I'm curious what this looks like.
You said simplest as possible. I think for me this is what my brain thinks of. Are we doing like some psychological experiment of each other?
Yes. Okay. So I'm almost finished with mine. All right. Now we're gonna draw a picture of each other.
Simplest as possible.
As simple as possible.
I hate the abbreviated name of you. It's just CP.
You could use my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Michael.
Oh, I forgot.
And just have component. Then it's not as bad.
Done.
I did. I'm so curious.
You said the simplest form, and I thought about the simplest form I could do. It's very SpongeBob of me.
Okay.
Wait, I'm drawing SpongeBob.
Why are you drawing SpongeBob?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, proportionally mine's not correct, but let's reveal the images to each other at the same time.
Okay. Oh, wait, it's the single.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. What?
You said the simplest shapes possible.
No.
I proceeded to do 2 circles and then initials, because that's how my brain thought. And then a derpy SpongeBob.
No. No.
I thought about doing that. I thought I was just doing stick figures and then just hair. But then I thought, no, that's a lot of lines there. We can go simpler. If anything, what I could have done here instead of putting initials, this is just an alternative thought. I did this for funnies. I could have just done 2 circles and then like a little hairline for both of us.
You know what?
Or different hair shapes.
It still works. I like the fact that my circle is just smaller than yours.
That was done on purpose. That was done on purpose.
That's just funny.
Yeah. This is how he thought.
But yeah, I guess we'll show this to the camera.
Yeah. And then SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I don't know what's wrong with his eyes.
Because the marker's too big. I don't like how fine it is or thick it is.
Anyway, so this is more what I was thinking.
Yeah,
but I guess Alex did kind of get the concept.
I did.
So,
he said simplest as possible.
I was more thinking in the lines of shape theory.
Oh, okay.
Like you've heard of this, right?
I've heard of many of shape and color theory in my
so I guess here's what we'll go forward with next. I want you to grab a new piece of paper.
Uh-huh.
And with
Patrick.
Now with prior context of what I'm kind of thinking of, draw yourself using specific shapes, a human version of yourself. Make yourself out of shapes in how you view yourself.
What in the psychology experiment? Okay, say it again. I'm trying to understand the assignment here.
So like
draw
you
in abstract shapes.
I guess
shapes in general.
I guess how am I trying to say this? Okay, I guess I'll explain a little more because you know shape theory, how shape theory works.
Yeah.
So like how certain shapes like are like indications of like how a character is supposed to be perceived. Hair. So that's what I want you to do as you draw yourself.
Okay, you want me to do the silhouette of what I think I look like, but in like the most basic form of it.
Yes. So
okay, easy.
So let's ignore those last drawings. And we'll move forward with this. So I guess this will be more detailed. So a more detailed version of yourself. Just gonna be a lot of scribbling.
It really is. Like, you just want abstract. This is a fucking dead ass marker, bro.
Is it really?
It's fucking almost. Yeah, I'm just doing really like abstract shapes. What am I gonna draw next? I'm gonna draw.
You already done.
You just said to do abstract or not abstract, like this, the most simplest form of you, and I think I have it.
Oh,
And then if I were to add a little bit of character detail.
I guess I'm skipping ahead then. Hold on.
That's what you said. It's like your silhouette in the most basic
Okay,
form.
silhouette and simple. Okay, I'll.
And if I were to do you, do I do you, or do you want to just me?
You know what? Yeah, since you're already done, go ahead and
See, this
do
is
me.
where I'd slightly change it up. I do a circle, and then you have a shape.
So if I'm using shapes, just basic shapes, right? We're using very basic shapes.
Yes, and I've done height corrections here.
And then I'll draw Alex.
Now mine's not entirely correctly proportioned, but height-wise, yes. And then I'm gonna draw Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo. Okay.
Kind of drew a fox on accident. I don't really know. Like, this is Scooby-Doo from memory.
Scooby-Doo from memory. Okay, on three. We'll show each other. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, not entirely bad there.
Interesting.
Yeah, that it kind of looks
Ours
like
are-
it kind of look like Batman.
This looks like Batman. Okay, so let's talk about this actually, because
talk
I
about
think
it.
that's actually interesting. We pretty much drew each other in a very similar
Yeah.
fashion. The only thing that's really different about our two drawings is I drew my body more like rounded, and you did the triangle shape.
I thought you going to the gym. I try to emphasize your gym years.
my gym years.
If anything,
okay.
I do believe. So this is my body dysmorphia kicking in. I do believe I look like a rectangle. I'm built like a fucking fridge. But if I were to actually work out properly, I do think I have a V shape. But I think Caleb has always kind of looked like this to me, just small V.
That's actually this is already getting interesting because I usually when I view myself is just very round.
No,
shapes.
you're not. You are not round.
Like I don't like because I think the three basic shapes that they usually go for with shape theory is triangles, circles, and squares.
Yes.
And we both pretty much agreed that Alex is just squares.
I am a square.
But I view myself as more round, where Alex still gave me the round head, but then gave me a more rigid body. I gave myself a more pointed chin. That's interesting.
Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. It's actually now my picture's different. It's the fox from Dora the Explorer now.
Swiper,
I made Swiper.
Huh. So I'm genuinely shocked how close we got with that.
Yeah. I kind of made him look like a Chad.
Giga
Chad
Swiper. Okay, I guess you want to just go into shape theory, or you have any further ideas of how we could draw?
I think it's pretty spot on what we did there because
Yeah.
we're kind of in sync. Yeah.
Really?
Good shapes.
Actually, you know what? Here's one more exercise we'll go into before we continue.
Okay.
Let's both draw Colby.
Colby?
Yeah.
Okay, in basic shapes?
Well, like, now I know what is going through your head, so I'll draw it like how you...
And I draw it how you do it?
No, we'll both draw like how you did it.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm gonna simulate basically what you did. So we're both drawing Colby.
Oh, Colby is not going to like what I'm about to do here. I think he also has a round head. But in my mind, I going to draw on the bottom corner? I want to draw a Batman.
Batman. I'm gonna draw something for Colby too. This is also what I think of when I think of Colby.
I kind of fucked up drawing Batman.
Okay,
I got the chin wrong.
Let's show each other our Colby
Okay,
drawing.
hold on. Let me show you first. So I drew Batman. I failed, but
Okay.
this is accurate to how I view him. I view Colby as mostly torso, but he has a round head. He has no legs, very short. Okay, the arms could be maybe a bit longer, but he is mostly torso in my mind.
Interesting. Okay,
Because all mine are two portions. I try to make the shapes how I think they are on my head.
So my Colby's very different.
Okay.
I did Colby all triangles.
All triangle.
Except I tried kind of rounding the triangle head.
Okay.
But basically, I did all triangles for Colby, and I drew a rabbit next to him because that's Colby's favorite animal.
Oh.
Okay, so we have very different views of how we view Colby then.
I also drew a rabbit. It kind of looks like a gooner.
Isn't that also weird? We have very different views on how we view Colby.
Yeah.
But we have the exact same view pretty much on how we view you.
Yeah, that is weird.
Let's look into shape theory now.
Weird.
Strange. Now I've given Alex full capability to draw.
I think I'll just end up drawing metas if anything.
Yes. But yeah, because here's what I remember of shape theory, right? So like rounded features signify like kindness, right?
Yeah. Or no. Round shapes give the mind to be like, soft, squishy, safe. That's the idea. And then triangles give hostility, anger, not good vibes. No good vibes from triangles.
Right.
So that's one way of looking at it. And then what was the other one? Rectangles. Squares are sturdy.
Square, like rectangle,
Yeah.
circle, and triangle are like the base shapes. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Shape psychology. Each shape has its own meaning and influences on our minds. Except cookies. Each shape has its own meaning and influences on our minds and reactions differently. There are many psychological tests that are used to define the personality or mental condition via shapes. So that's like where the Rorschach test comes in, right?
Yes, that's
where it shows
one,
like the blobs.
So what the blobs show, so actually I know a little bit about this because I kind of really did like psychology until Mr. Strophe kind of ruined it. But with the Rorschach test, all it's trying to show is like you get a person to a very heightened state of mind when talking to them to eventually go, what do you see? Now it's kind of pseudoscientific-esque, but it is kind of true because there's another psychological phenomenon of like, I can't remember it in specific. Maybe Caleb and Post can throw it up on screen. But remember when Drake was all like, Millie Bobby Brown, I never touched her, but no one ever said anything about Millie Bobby
Nobody
Brown.
said that, Drake.
So that's kind of how the Rorschach test kind of works.
It like
There's
tricks
actually
a person.
nothing in the picture, but you by telling me you see something trauma related is indicative of what you're thinking. That's what it's supposed to show.
How people can view things in like the clouds,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Where to a lot of people it might just be a blob, but like a person might see a puppy or a person might see a human's face.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I made my ears too big. Son of a bitch.
All right, so here's the different shapes and what they mean. So circles associated words are soft, unity, cute, power, and innocence. Circles suggest the infinite unity and harmony with a sense of movement that contains energy and power. There are less common They are less common, so work well to attract attention and set things apart. They represent community, integrity, and perfection, planets, wheels, balls, fruits, and offer a feeling of well-roundedness and completeness. Squares, associated words, strong, stable, balanced. Squares and rectangles create a sense of equality and conformity. The familiar shape can be seen as strong, stable, trusting, orderly, rest, equality, and peace. The number 4 corners, is associated with very material things of the world.
I drew me.
It's called rectangulars on here, but it's very clearly a triangle.
It's triangle. Anything with sharp edges, basically.
Associated words, movement, power, harmony. Triangles suggest movement, direction, and steadiness depending on which way they point, up or down. They can be stable, unstable. Triangles have energy and power and suggest conflict or strength. Other associations can be progression, purpose, hierarchy, law, religion, tension, etc.
Yes.
I think also it's supposed to signify like intelligence as well.
Some do, yes.
Okay. And then there's spirals and crosses. I don't think those are used as much in like the base design,
No.
but it's more like in like furthering the design.
Further detail. Those are finer details.
So we'll stick with the circles, squares, and rectangulars or triangles.
Okay.
So
also, this marker, by the way, if you can tell by the picture, it's gray instead of black.
that's crazy. Alex is poor. So judging by the pictures that we drew.
Oh, hold on. You can also, here's a funny thing about shape theory. So this is actually some metas lore. When I purposely drew metas the first time, I only used triangles and hard shapes to dignify that metas looked kind of rigid and mean, kind of. A little bit like Power Rangers-esque. So fun fact about that. So this picture is actually relevant to the scenario, because if you basically look at him, he look mean.
It's the sharp edges.
Yeah, he look mean. But then he's not. He's a goofy little guy like me.
He's goofy. And I think storytellers do use that trope a lot to like deter.
Thin shapes too. If you notice a lot of horror monsters, thin humans don't like thin. Thin's bad. Thin equal bad.
I think we'll get to that too as we move forward. So let's look at the pictures that we drew of ourselves real quick.
Okay, hold on. Of ourselves, so we're looking at extreme basics.
Not that one.
Not that one. Not super.
The next one.
The other one.
Yes, that one. So
Chad.
from what we read about the article is that I drew myself specifically circles pretty much. So that means I view myself as small and cute. With a little bit of rigidness from the triangle. But that's pretty much about it. And then for you, I did specifically squares.
Which I did as
But
well.
I also didn't do like rigid squares. I did more like
soft squares.
octagons. So it's like more rounded, like Alex in my mind is like, he's like a big sturdy guy, but like inside he's just a little goopy goop.
I am one little goopy.
He's just a goopy goop.
Yeah. I didn't go that far in my interpretations, but like sturdy.
Alex sees himself as just sturdy.
And then a small little gremlin.
A gremlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
But
if anything, it'd be more like that if I were to go more detailed.
more
it would've been
detail.
like that.
Yeah. Because I know throughout school, the one thing that was always described towards me was like cuteness.
You were tiny.
I was small. So we got that right. We both agreed that I'm small.
And then fucking Bolby over here.
And then Colby,
It's
we have
just
very different views about Colby. So you see him just as
lengthy and long.
So you see him more sturdy than me.
Yeah.
But you don't see him as like the same strength then.
No. Colby's never
Interesting.
had like, maybe for a little bit in high school, I think Colby had some muscle mass on him. But I haven't really seen that.
And see, with mine, I specifically only see Colby in like the strength and cunning form.
Oh my God. Bolby's here.
Colby, you want to see our drawings of you?
There's 2 rabbits.
Alex, you're a rabbit too.
Because we were doing psychological
This is
analysis.
a psychological test.
Colby's off camera.
Do you want to draw a picture real quick?
You're gonna have to hop over.
Yeah, I mean, actually, real quick.
He got it.
This could add to our discussion.
Yeah.
So Colby, here's what I want you to do. So basically, using circles, squares, and rectangles, and triangles. I want you to draw me, draw Alex, and then draw yourself. We might have skewed it a little bit by showing them our pictures already.
Yeah.
Circles, squares, triangles, draw the 3 of us, and we'll see where you go on with that.
Yeah. What are we doing?
What were we talking about?
Colby was funny.
But anyway, let's look more into this. Organic shapes.
Hell are
There
organic
are
shapes?
3 types of shapes that are used in mainstream design. There's organic shapes, free-flowing, and non-symmetrical
So what
shapes.
did it say about our podcast logo? Just randomly thinking about it?
It's just circles and squares.
No, lack detail. It's just shapes.
But you can add a little bit of detail at
Yeah, a
the
little
end.
bit, but like not crazy.
That's funny that our logo
It's a circle.
is a circle and squares.
Yeah.
We'll get into that once Colby's done drawing. But organic shapes, free-flowing, so basically organic shapes would just be like not like any particular shape. It's just like a
Yeah, it's
bloop,
just a mess.
however you feel.
It's almost blob-ish.
Abstract shapes combine 2 other types of shapes without any specific goal or structure. And then geometric shapes, so the basic shapes. So it seems like the way shape theory works in character design, I guess, and I guess relating to real people in the real world, is you move up from geometric until you reach organic, and then the organic shapes hold the full story of what you would tell through
Yes.
geometric shapes.
That's what I think I think that's what Pixar does most of the time. Is that's what they try to do.
Yeah, because
And I think they're pretty good at it. I think looking at
I think Pixar and just any Disney animation associated.
yeah,
has that.
I think the emotions from Inside Out are a great example
Let's
of it.
see. Inside
At least in my opinion.
Out emotions.
Because they serve a lot of the purpose there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Fun fact about me: my favorite shape to draw is a pyramid.
So I'm seeing a lot of circles with the Inside Out characters.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be friendly. They're little guys in your head.
But the anger is square.
Yes,
The anger is specifically square. I'm thinking the fear is triangle, which is interesting.
because sharp mean dangerous.
Sharp danger. Oh, so I am the danger.
I am the danger.
Interesting. All right, let's look at some other ones. This is gonna be.
What are you drawing over there?
I think this is gonna be a lot of me talking. Alex is just. drawing.
You gave me. Hold on, I'll put it down. Don't. That's why I didn't pay attention to class. Give me a pencil and then a book, and I'm cooked.
I'm cooked. Okay.
I start doodling.
Oh, here's what we can look at.
Okay.
So
Looking
let's
at
look at a
characters.
picture of Genie from Aladdin.
He's very circular.
Extreme.
He's giving circle. Genie from Aladdin's giving circle.
So yeah, why is that so small? Here we go. We'll just look at this one.
Drawing metas in a very long time. Yeah,
So
decent in this one.
yeah, when you look at his, it's just majority circle, right?
Yeah, he's all circle.
Circle with his.
Boy.
What is this?
So they get.
What is this? All right, so this is a very interesting development. So Colby sees both of he basically agreed with you. You're mostly square,
Uh huh.
except he gave you a circle belly,
Damn. Damn. But all right, I see it. I can't argue.
And for me, he gave all square and triangle appendages, which is starkly different from what either of us did of me. And then himself is all circles and a square arm with a sword. That is severely different.
Shape theory
than what we did. What is the, so going back to what
psychological
going back to what this means is Colby sees me as strong, extremely strong, powerful, and balanced.
Okay.
He sees you as strong and soft, which is, I guess that's pretty close to what I said.
Alex has a very easy to understand body type.
It's a very easy character
This
design.
is why Caleb has said in the past, if I were to have any profession in the medieval time, it was bartender.
Yeah, he would absolutely be just a bartender.
You know what image I'm thinking of? Put him up screen.
Yes.
This is me.
That guy.
I'm this guy.
The innkeeper.
I am the innkeeper.
But Colby's is very different from what either of us drew.
Yeah.
Because I did majority triangle and Alex did majority square for Colby.
Yeah.
So
I have a fear that
Colby,
if somebody were to draw themselves or others as triangles, that's concerning. It's actually giving red flags.
Well, I drew Colby as specifically triangles.
Yeah, I'm just looking at psychologically. What does it say? Beige flag, I should say.
Beige flag. So I still want to analyze Colby's drawing of himself.
He sees himself as violent.
He sees himself as a very, according to this, is soft, cute, and innocent.
With violence.
But with a strong, stable arm and a triangle violent knife.
Maybe he represents the working class.
It's interesting. I guess he did also do one triangle eye and one square eye.
That is true.
So maybe that also, like, one eye views the world in a harsh reality and the other one views it in a stable reality.
Could be.
I don't know, but we both have circular eyes. So I guess we view the world as puppies in Colby's eyes.
That is true.
My eyes are big puppy eyes too. Just big black voids.
Well, with that psychological analysis out of the way, what were we talking about before?
Right. We're looking at Genie. So Genie, very round design. I noticed he kind of has like he's rounded edges, but you can tell like he has like the triangle shape midsection. Mm-hmm. I think like that. I think basically his design's basically saying that he's like a trustworthy individual, but is extremely powerful and
he's also
intelligent. Right?
Blue.
He is blue.
He blue.
And then we'll look at the exact opposite.
Random side tangent from Alex. I'm now a fan of blue cheese. Anyway, continuing
Interesting.
on.
All right, so now we'll look at the opposite character in that same movie, Jafar.
Jafar, at least in my mind, kind of has a menacing going on, where he is triangled in some spots.
He's pretty much entirely triangle.
Oh yeah,
like his entire
also he's
frame, red triangle. But I believe
also, psychological thing here too. People don't like snakes.
It's true.
So
and the snake also triangular.
He's giving all triangle right now.
Just all triangle, and I believe his face shape is square.
I think it's more triangle.
Let's see.
But I can't. It's been a very long time since I've seen.
Oh no, it's triangle.
Is it?
Yeah. Look at that. Hold on. Zoom.
I'm looking on a screen from this angle.
Hello. It's triangle, I'd say.
Damn, it's kind of good. Got a really cool colorway right there in that picture. Yeah, it's very triangle. It's like rectangle triangle-esque.
Because I think from what I remember hearing is they specifically will use like triangles to signify like a villainous character.
Yeah.
Because that's like the person who you're supposed to see as very cunning, very like not trustworthy. But also, I think triangles also work for like mysterious characters as well. So it's like someone whose motives you're not quite sure of.
Yes.
But like, as for a circular character, like the genie, it's very much like this guy, trustworthy guy.
Yeah.
But also he doesn't have the square.
No, he's all circle.
He does not have square shapes at all, which is interesting to me because you think that, I guess he is a bit of a trickster.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I guess it's like a sign to keep your guard up, but like he is friendly.
Also, if we want to get real into the male perspective here with Jasmine.
That's right. Let's pull up Jasmine.
Jasmine is a very good looking Disney princess.
Yes.
I would almost say she almost kind of looks like my girlfriend, the stylized, if I were to personally say it. Hispanics always looking like people from the Middle East. But
I always got the two confused as a child.
oh yeah, no, even Nat makes jokes about it, like Middle Eastern people.
But yeah,
and
just
Hispanics.
round.
Just round.
She's just round.
Round.
I think all Disney princesses are.
Oh, they're all
She does
round.
have like the sharper chin though,
Yeah.
which I think,
It
like,
emphasizes the femininity.
and I think that's also supposed to like show that she's like intelligent.
Yes.
Because like I think when it's like sharpness in the face, that's like a sign of like they want you to feel that the character is like an intelligent character.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure all Disney princesses go
I think a majority
by
of them,
this.
they're all round.
Oh, you know what? I think I know which one is it. Is
it? Maybe, does she even count as a Disney princess? The chick from Brave? I've seen her in promo material.
I think she is, but
I'll be fighting for my own hand.
oh no. Yeah, Rapunzel's the same. Actually, I think Rapunzel's more rounded features than even.
Because she was a klutz, remember?
Yeah, like she's only
Roundest
circle.
Disney princess go.
I think it is Rapunzel. I'm pretty sure. Let me pull up the Disney princesses.
I think it is Rapunzel. But least rounded would have to be not Sleeping Beauty. Fuck, I'm forgetting her name. It really doesn't say
There's a lot
the
of
blonde one. They're all blonde.
They're all, a majority of them
Hold
are.
on, let me look at
Well,
it.
actually, okay, here's like the main ones from back in the day, the mainstays. So there's Sleeping Beauty, Belle, Cinderella,
It might be Cinderella. Cinderella
Ariel.
might be.
Snow White, and Jasmine. So looking at these, Cinderella's actually the most triangle out of all of them.
Let me see. Yeah, hold on. Let me look at it. Let me see.
So those are the main six that I remember from childhood.
These are the big six
the
right here.
big six. There's a big number everything.
Yeah. You can definitely tell when it came to the first colored one, she looks dramatically different from the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty to me, at least in their original adaptation, always seemed the most sharpest. Now thinking about it.
Really? Because
Ariel.
I feel like Cinderella is the more sharp one.
Really? You think
'Cause
she's the sharpest?
When you look at the story that they're telling with Cinderella, is she's the one who has the most rigid upbringing.
That is true.
Like her story is the harshest.
Even when I look at her hair right now, that is true. She also kind of looks like my grandma. That's kind of weird. Shockingly, they're not.
But like Sleeping Beauty,
Yeah.
is very. She's sharp too. Mm-hmm. But
Belle is the most in the middle.
Yeah, I think it's because she has an easy life.
Yeah.
But she's also like a strong and independent person. Like that's the kind of character they show from Belle. And in all honesty, in that movie, she's more of the person saving someone,
Yes.
then
If I were to do a list from most circle to least for with the main 6 here, the big 6, it would go. Okay, I'm gonna do from the hardest. So Jasmine would be one of the more hard. No, would she be the harshest shape? Fuck. Wait a minute. Wait.
I also realized too. Just thinking about characters is the way you drew me correlates with 2 characters that I just thought of design wise.
Who?
That being Stitch and Rocket Raccoon.
Real.
Circles and triangles. Those are the 2.
So Bella's in the middle. I do okay. Like I can do it from the middle outward. It'd go Bella, then Ariel, then Jasmine, and then going back to Bella here, I think it would then go Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, then Cinderella.
Interesting.
I think if I did it in my head correctly.
So you went most to least circle?
Yeah.
So I'd say most circle out of all of them, I would have to actually say Snow White.
That's
think
what I
she's
thought, but then
the most
I doubled
circle.
back on it.
She's most circle, followed by Belle, then Ariel, then probably Jasmine, then Sleeping Beauty, then Cinderella, which I think might also be indicative of how I see their story.
Let's do the next major one right here.
Okay.
Not Animal Crossing. Holy shit!
Animal Crossing.
They're all circles.
They are all circles.
Also, my girlfriend is addicted to that right now.
Of course she is. You've lost your girlfriend for at least a couple of months.
I know. Okay, but right now, Mickey, Donald.
Ooh.
Right here. You know the trifecta here.
Yes. I think these all kind of show very different.
I think they are the greatest forms of circle, triangle, and square.
Let's see. Here we go. So yeah, looking at the classic trio to ever be existent, if my computer would let me.
The big 3.
So yeah, you see Mickey, all
Easily
circle. All circle. Donald has circular
properties,
but
he's mostly triangle.
But you can tell that he is, like, especially facial wise, you can see definitely here triangle. And then there's Goofy, just long and lanky.
And rectangle.
This is kind of where I wanted to get with rectangle, because you said like long and lanky things used to signify something that you should be afraid of. But there's also the other end of the spectrum that it's signifying that that's a clumsy person.
That is also true, yes.
If they're long and lanky, that they're kind of a clumsy, goofy person.
Low key, I do have to give at least one comment here. I'm kind of sad I really haven't seen any Mickey, Donald, or like Goofy media lately. I want to see more of the trifecta.
I think their last cartoon, the Mickey Mouse shorts that was on Disney, I think that got canceled back in 2020.
No!
And I'm genuinely shocked Disney doesn't
do any movies with them.
Yeah, because like you think they would, but the only reason
I want more. The Goofy movie and the Three Musketeers. I want more.
Those are so good. Or I forgot about this when we were doing the rating Christmas specials. The Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Good one.
Those are so good. Just seeing the Mickey characters being Mickey characters is so fun.
Yes.
I wish the only reason I can think that we don't see these characters more and the like kind of moving away from them.
We got Iron Man and Spider-Man now.
That and because they're moving towards being in fair use.
Yeah.
That like they're not gonna be just Disney.
Can't wait till we have our first Mickey Mouse horror movie.
I thought they already made that.
Oh, was it Steamboat Willie?
I thought so. Is that not out?
I don't know. We'll save it for later.
That's stupid. But yeah, very clearly circle, triangle, square. I think square, like, here's another one we can look at. Phineas and Ferb.
The shapes.
They're literally just shapes. And I think that pretty much tells you exactly what you need to know.
If anything,
about these characters.
Right here. Here's a bigger one. Here's a one that actually really shows that the creators of Phineas and Ferb actually knew what they were doing. Google me Dr. Doofenshmirtz. And I can tell you right now, off of his character appearance alone, you can fundamentally understand him. You don't even need to know about him. But I think you can guarantee you can already tell what
you know what?
I think he is by far the most perfect example of shape theory for a character.
You're pretty correct, actually. Just looking at this image in particular. Oh, come on, computer, don't do this to me. Just looking at this, you can see face triangle,
cunning,
entire body shape triangle.
Yeah.
However,
long and lanky.
It's long and lanky and curved.
Exactly.
More curved
than even Goofy.
But to the protagonist of the show, Phineas,
who is all
all point.
Yeah. And small.
More pointed than the villain of the show, which I think is showing that this guy is not like an untrustworthy person. He, I guess, more in his own eyes, views himself as the villain.
Yes.
As you see as you watch the show, he sees himself as the villain.
On a technicality, when you look at Candace and Phineas's relationship, Phineas is the evil one.
Phineas is actually evil.
Compared to
I was
Candace.
just rewatching the cartoon the other day, and Phineas genuinely is just not nice to anyone.
No, he's a dick.
Like, he's not a good kid. But Candace, circle and lanky.
Yeah.
She's an innocent and clumsy. That's pretty much exactly what they're portraying.
With Candace?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a girly girl.
Like, the only pointy part about her is the top of her head.
Yeah? It is.
Like, I think that's just like showing like that she's sort of devious in like trying to bust Phineas and Ferb, but like she's just pretty much round.
She's an interesting body shape when I look at it like this. Why is she built like that, bro?
I ask that with every Phineas and Ferb character.
Real. But Perry's weird, though.
I think that's what makes this show interesting to analyze, is that they very clearly show shape theory in that. Because Candace, you can see, she's a little more complex. Like I wouldn't even say the main characters. Pretty much just her and Dr. Doofenshmirtz have the most complex
shapes,
designs.
Yeah, from past that, everybody is round and innocent.
Because like
Buford's all round. He eventually ends up becoming just like a.
He's actually
soft guy.
I think more square.
Yeah, he's square, but like he's chill.
Like he becomes chill. Yeah, look at this guy. He's square but round.
Buford's so funny.
Wait a minute. That's Alex.
That's not me. That is not
square but round.
Square but round.
That's the Alex shape.
That is indeed
where I am shaped like a raccoon. Alex is shaped like a Buford.
No, you're shaped like a Perry.
Shaped like a actually Perry.
Perry's all rectangle.
Perry is just a rectangle, which makes sense for his character being the guy defending everyone.
Exactly.
The brick is being used as a brick.
You know, shockingly, he's actually color accurate.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, because platypuses under UV light glow green or bluish green.
Yeah, and then his hat pointed to show that interesting. The hat pointed to show he's intelligent.
Exactly.
And when he takes off the hat, it's to trick the people into thinking he's not intelligent.
Exactly. How they ended up owning a pet platypus is crazy.
It's beyond comprehension.
Yeah.
I have a billion tabs open. But that's pretty much shape theory.
Yeah, for the most part. It's usually accurate.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
thinking about shape theory and looking at characters, you can see how creators got to making designs.
Oh yeah.
Because even with me and Alex, when we design characters, very much follow shape theory.
Oh yeah, definitely. I do more silhouettes than shapes personally, but yeah, it still plays a factor when I used to draw and still draw every once in a while.
Yeah, because I used to like drawing stories involving friends, and I'd use very specific shapes to like mine was always just myself, round, small. Alex always large
And round.
square,
Yeah, square too.
and like just like a wall. And then
What
like Jarrett was always like more triangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd see Jarrett as a more triangle shape.
Lengthy too.
Triangle and rectangle
Yes.
would be Jarrett.
Yes.
It's just weird. It's just looking at normal, like real people in real life, you can still see it.
Yeah.
And it still applies in
You know,
some sort of
I won't even
sense.
lie. Thinking about it back in high school, or just like most of the chicks here that I would remember, a lot of the meaner girls were very triangle-like.
Exactly. Yeah, it's weird, right?
Why are y'all triangles?
The mean girls are triangle shaped.
They are. And looking at Nat, she round.
She round. She
I love my
nice.
little round girly.
She nice. Not
is.
nice.
She got no triangle on her.
She doesn't.
She's not. She's very opening and welcome, which I think also plays a factor.
Draw Nat right now.
You want me to draw now?
Draw Nat.
I'll do it on this one for the size comparison.
Just next to all of us.
Yeah. If I were to draw Nat on this one, because we're going to do basic shapes. Nat, to me, has a very round head.
Just thinking about like how I draw like my dad, he's just like, I'd say my mom would be very like, she'd be circles and triangles, probably a lot closer to like Colby triangles. Whereas my dad is just a square.
Hold on, this isn't accurate anymore.
Like when I think of my dad, I just think of a square.
Okay, she should be a little bit closer to the ground. Hold on, I fucked this up. So I view Nat as almost all circle. She should be closer to the ground. I fucked up. I didn't think she was that. In my head, she's not very leggy. Does she have a lot of leg? My girlfriend was here. I'll tell her afterwards and be like, "Can I look at you real
Can
quick?"
I look at your legs?
Yeah, but to me, Nat is all soft shapes.
Interesting.
There's no point. She's very
I guess
soft
that makes sense.
to me. Hold on. Nat. To me, she is all very soft shapes. Very-
That makes sense given the relationships that you have between her and myself.
Yeah.
Is that she's like, my little comfy. And then you're like, this guy, I like him, but he's a bit tricky sometimes.
real. And that's
It
how I would
makes
describe my
sense.
relationships with people.
Like, I don't know. I've been really into shape theory.
I see.
Look
that.
at this. Look at them.
Yeah, but he's lazy. He doesn't do his job.
Yeah, you're right.
Whip.
But also, circle. He's just circle,
Yep.
except for his ears.
Pikachu used to be all circle, and then it became
did.
2 circles.
I think when they made Pichu
Yeah.
is
fixed
when
it.
they made Pikachu like more.
Yeah. I love fat.
Rigid.
I love fat Pikachu.
We miss Fat
I
Pikachu.
miss unit Pikachu.
The unit Pikachu is the best. Now I gotta pull him up and look at him.
Yeah.
All right, Pichu fell asleep apparently.
You little Phases him with the
Fat Pikachu.
Yeah. Look up me some fat Pikachu nuts.
Mom, this is the best version of Pikachu. Right
Is
here.
it the one I think it is?
Right here.
Look at it. Yes.
That's the best Pikachu.
I hate the fact that they changed him. I love that Pikachu.
I
love how round and adorable
That's
he
the
looks.
only reason I can think that they changed the design is because they made Pichu that they had to make Pikachu look less baby.
No.
Because
So
his new design now,
He's 2 circles.
his new design,
And he looks too energetic. I like how he kind of looks stupid in that.
he looks like an idiot.
Yeah, I love him.
He's actually more square.
Yeah, no. Throw that away. I hate that. Blast that thing into the sky.
We'll look at because Pichu's design from his first appearance basically is the same.
Yeah.
So I think that is pretty much an indication that they gave all the round to Pichu. Because look at that.
Yeah, they did. And then they still made like certain parts like triangles to insinuate like electricity.
That he's stuff. Like, yeah, he got shocking power to him.
Yeah, but it's just like.
But he round
for the most part. But no, Fat Pikachu
is the goat.
Goat Pikachu.
And then Raichu, I think
Raichu's still kind of fat. They haven't really changed him. They've updated him, but he's still fat. Low key, Raichu is one of my favorite Pokemon. If I'm gonna admit
Raichu is cool.
I like Raichu.
But funny, there is a difference between Alolan Raichu's design and normal Raichu's design.
Yeah.
Where Alolan Raichu is all round, where normal Raichu is very rigid.
Exactly. I love me Raichu.
Like I think shape theory again signifies Alolan Raichu, just a chill guy who surfs.
Oh yeah.
Normal Raichu, he's number one partner to a war veteran.
Pokemon saved me during the war.
Raichu, he killed 20,000 Arabs.
That's fucking crazy that you would even say that, bro. Cancel this, man. Thunder, you killed 20 civilians. Even if it fucking lands.
Oh my gosh, I just imagine Brock using Earthquake in a civilian street. We were looking for the terrorists.
We were looking for the terrorists, man.
Come on, Ash. We were looking for the terrorists.
We had to do it. We were forced to.
They forced our hand.
And totally Misty's fucking Gyarados using Hyper Beam was totally epic.
That was the right choice at the time. It was at a children's hospital.
They were harboring fugitives.
There's fugitives somewhere. We had to take action.
Yeah.
Pokemon war crimes be crazy.
Dude, those things can commit wars. It's crazy.
It is.
Like Gyaradoses are just walking fucking like city destroyers.
They actually are.
Dude, wasn't it there in the point of the anime that Tentacruel destroyed a whole city?
Yes.
So like, just think about that, folks.
Just looking at more Disney princesses. Mulan is just, I think, actually the most triangle out of all of them.
Really? You think Mulan? Well, yeah. she's supposed to be cunning, so that makes sense.
Yeah, like it makes like it's a tie between Mulan and Cinderella as most triangle. Mm-hmm. Actually, maybe Tiana's pretty triangle too.
The fact that you remember all their names is crazy. I have a stuttering problem trying to remember their names.
I'm good with names.
Yeah,
kinda. When they're fictional people, I remember.
When they're real, gross.
I remember fake names, but I can't remember real names.
Random Star Wars character.
But I remember faces.
Glub Shido.
Yes, him specifically. I don't know. I like shape theory.
I do too. It's cool. It's a little like cool psychological like fun factoids when you start noticing it.
It tells a lot about. I think this tells a lot about ourselves and how we view each other.
Real.
I think it very much indicates.
The most basic level describe both of us. Do both of us.
Big circle, little circle.
And then Patrick and SpongeBob. These are fucked up. These are fucked up, twisted versions of my reality. I see SpongeBob, Patrick.
The
marker sucks.
Just a peek into my sick and twisted reality.
And it's hamburger helper fucking just evil.
That image will never not be funny.
You know, looking at shape theory, looking at hamburger helper guy, and with the evil version of him, it just doesn't work. It's funny because it's not real. Like it doesn't make any sense. You're all circle with Sharp fangs.
I like how his name is Lefty.
Is his name Lefty?
His name is actually just Lefty.
That's the left. They're trying to brainwash you.
Here's the tweet. Drew like a dark, effed up version of the Hamburger Helper mascot. Haha, just a glimpse into my dark reality. A full stare into my twisted perspective that would make most simply go insane. And it's just the normal Hamburger Helper, but just angry with sharp teeth.
Is his name Righty? His name should be Righty.
It's Righty, the evil brother of Lefty. Oh my god.
Can I see the original tweet? I've never seen it.
It's so funny. I have to laugh at it every time.
God.
I don't even know the context of why that was even made. I just know it's funny.
Poor Lefty. And this fucked up evil brother Righty.
His evil brother Righty, signifying shape theory by just adding triangles.
Real.
Oh man. Well, I think that's about
it.
all I gotta say for that.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's this weird image of Baljeet I'm seeing.
Baljeet was all around.
Is that Ed and Eddie Baljeet?
What in the fuck are you? That's not Baljeet. That's not Baljeet at all. What, bro? That's Craig.
That's Craig.
That's Craig.
There's Baljeet.
There's Baljeet and Buford.
He's just a round guy.
I don't know who the fuck you were showing me, bro.
You got me, man.
That's the equivalent of that one backpack where it says Obama, but it's Sonic. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
No.
It's so Etika found it on the internet. Remember? It's like it's there's Sonic and he's miscolored, and on the bottom of the backpack it says Obama.
Shape theory with Sonic. Sonic's like me. Circle and triangle.
Circle and triangle.
Real.
And Shadow's more cunning because he has more spikes.
He got more triangle.
But then Silver has more floof.
It's true. That's shape theory.
Yeah.
Look more into it if you're interested.
In his world.
I don't know if we gave it justice on this episode.
No, but it was fun looking at her psychology.
We had fun looking at characters and drawing ourselves.
Yeah.
And drawing Triangle Colby with a rabbit next to him.
Let me see your rabbit. You can draw cutesy things better than I can. Why does he look like that? Why does he kind of look like he's I like the zoom in on the rabbit.
That's zoom in on the thumbnail.
Thumbnail right there. Rabbit.
Rabbit.
You've always drawn your animals so like funky, and I like it.
I like giving them just the feeling that they're just creatures.
Yeah, you make your animals creatures.
And what's funny is I can draw little goofy animals, and I can just draw demons. Monsters. It's the strangest duality. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it because we had fun.
I did. I had very much fun.
Alex, do you have any final comments? Oh yeah, our logo is basically just a combination of
logo
now. Logo is a combination.
I'm looking around the room now, just looking at basic shapes.
My mom likes squares.
She's a very big.
I guess that explains why her and my dad got together. He's just a square.
She's into squares.
Don't
tell me your type. Tell me your shit.
Tell me your shit.
I like mine round. And kind. Tell me your shape.
Is it a red flag? I was gonna say I like triangle.
Well, looking at your past exes, they give triangle.
I like triangle. The more triangle, the better.
No, looking at your past crushes, all of them are very triangle. You're kind of into like bad women. Kind of thinking about it now.
Wait a minute.
Maybe you are the problem.
Maybe I'm the problem. Oh no! I'm just a circle guy trying to find me a triangle girl.
That's crazy. Now thinking about it, looking at the whole like down bad for goth women trend, It's just a bunch of guys thirsting over triangles.
It's true. It's very true. They all have the triangle shape face.
I think now looking back at it, at all my previous crushes, in that sense, they're all circle shaped, at least vaguely.
I have a problem.
Well,
Are they really all triangle?
looking at the women that you've liked, not naming any. The girl that you did date, triangle.
They might all be triangle.
The girl that you like, triangle. Any woman you've ever given interest in, triangle. I'm gonna be honest. If you're doing out of all of the ones that you like on a scale, you like triangles the most, circles in the middle. You do not. You
No
despise squares.
Square has not been in the equation.
No. What else am I thinking here? Yeah, I think for the most part they're all triangles.
Wow.
There's maybe one circle in there I can think.
Maybe I do have a problem.
Yeah. You are the problem.
Maybe I'm the problem.
Anyway, with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, or no, don't do that. That's my intro. Outro.
Twitter, I'm gonna deactivate my Twitter.
Yeah, we do that on the, just follow us on our social medias.
Yes. That's it. See you guys next week. Peace out.
Spadoing-a-doing.